Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all doing well this morning. I had an experience yesterday. Boy, did I have an experience yesterday. I didn't just fall in the pit. I frickin' jumped in feet first. And I was down there for the evening. One of the reasons I'm wearing the glasses is, I have effects of that pit visit. And it was not fun. It was, in some ways, it was facing reality on a couple things, but it wasn't bad. What it was my perspective was really, really skewed. And that was a product of experience, product of some expectations, habits and behaviors added to it. And yeah, the interesting part, I'm out today. Am I really tired? Oh yeah. It was a very tiring visit. But on the flip side of that, I'm going, okay, what are the tools I've got? What can I use? What will help me? Not help me. What will get me back to where I need to be? And where I need to be is in my free nature. I need to be in myself, not reacting, acting. So where I go is, the first thing I do is the 4 A's. So acceptance of perception, awareness of the perception, accountability, and adaptation. So awareness, accepting this is a perception. There are realities and there are perceptions, okay? A bill is a reality. How that will affect my life is a perception, okay? So the issues that happened yesterday around work, in a lot of ways were a perception. There was some reality there. Someone has a problem with me, and their reacting is creating a situation for a lot of people. Whether or not I react is whether it creates something for me. I don't have to react. I can act. I can choose not to act. And that in itself is acting. I don't need to react from my bound nature. I don't have to react from my unconscious drivers there, back there going, you know what? He stepped on your toes, Jude. Give it to him. Give it to him. Come on. I don't have to react in that, oh my God, look what they did to you. Oh my God, you poor girl. I don't have to react to that. I don't have to react to, well, they should. That's something better for you. You know, after all the years you put in, they should have done. I don't have to react to all those characters in my story. Those bound nature ego roles that I've got playing over and over and over again. We all do. We all do. The loudness, how loud they are, how effective they are in their goals, depends on where we're at, depends on our reaction. I choose not to react to them. So there, I'm aware of what's going on. I'm aware of my bound nature roles. I'm aware of my story. Did I react somewhat? When I came home, I had a mini meltdown. Okay, So now we're up to accountability. What's my accountability for this? I had a mini meltdown. I reacted. I reacted in my own home, but I reacted. Some of you may have seen a post yesterday where I said, if you've got any hugs, if you've got a little extra love, can you pass a little my way? That was a reaction. That was a reaction to feeling very alone, which, as I saw from all the posts, I am very much not alone. I had almost 100 people respond to that with hugs, sending positive energy, just ticking it with sending me a bit of something. And I had that happen all day. So I'm not alone. And I have to be accountable to that too. That idea that I'm alone and nobody loves me, nobody cares, it's that victimization, that I have to be accountable for and go, you know what, that's not reality. You do not need to react from that. So there we go there. And adaptation. What am I doing today to adapt to all of that? What am I doing today that's going to make that change, make that different? So where do I go? Right now, I'm going to the B triad. Love, compassion, I don't know. Okay? And I'm applying it to myself, so it's self-love, compassion for self, and I don't know. I'm going to be very nice to myself today. I'm also going to have compassion for myself in that I'm not going to beat myself up for going down in the pit. I'm not going to beat myself up for eating half a pint of ice cream. I'm not going to beat myself up for crying and all that emotion. I am not going to beat myself up for any of that. I'm not going to beat myself up that I didn't take my dog for a long walk because I was tired from all that emotional drain. So, no, I'm going to have compassion for myself and say, you know what? Shit happens. Shit happens. You're okay. You get back up there today. Climb out of the pit. Come on, let's move on. And I don't know. So I don't know where all of that came from. I can take a whole lot of guesses. And I can say, well, it's been all the stress of work. I can say it's been all the stress of bills. I could say it's all the stress of being away from my family, my friends, most of my friends. I can say a lot of different things about that. But quite honestly, I don't know where all that came from. I just know I was down in the pit. And that's all I need to know. I don't need to figure it out. I don't need to go back to, well, that came from when I was a child, or this came from when I was abused, and this came from when I was with that particular abusive partner. I don't have to figure any of that out. All I have to know is that I don't know. I don't know where this fellow came from. I don't know where that well-up came from. But I do know that I'm going to love myself. I'm going to have compassion for myself. And I'm going to sit in I don't know today. And I'm going to be okay. So, yeah. If you are wondering where all this insight, awareness, etc., that type of stuff came from, I got a group. It's going to be starting on the 21st. 6 weeks. Send me a message if you want to know more. Yeah, it's there is a lot of these tools, these life skills that will get you through almost anything, and they'll pull you out of the pit faster than, in some cases, within hours. I used to spend days in the pit. And at one point I gave myself 3 days. You can spend 3 days in the pit, then you gotta get up and put on your big girl panties. Don't spend 3 days there anymore. As a matter of fact, I rarely spend a full day there. It's down to hours. And the full-on meltdowns? No. That is the first one in probably years that I've had. So, yeah. You want my gut? Message me. Hugs and love, everybody. Have an epic day. And get ready, the weekend's here. Bye-bye.